Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today quickly I want us to learn how to cut a perfect armhole. Yes, cutting an armhole is very simple, and today I would like us to learn how to cut it perfectly. So if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on, because much more interesting videos are going to be coming your way. So quickly, let's learn how to cut a perfect armhole using this shirt right here. So for you to get a perfect armhole, the formula we are going to use is this. We are going to use the formula shoulder minus 1 divided by 2, which means it is your shoulder measurement minus 1 inch divided by 2. For instance, if your shoulder is 17 and you want to get your armhole size, that will be 17 minus 1 divided by 2. So let's do a little mathematics here. If your shoulder is 17, right? Arm now will be equals to 17 minus 1, which is equals to what? 16. So this will be your arm for this shoulder. And when cutting, you divide your arm measurement by 2. So 16 divided by 2, that will be equals to 8. So you'll be using 8 as your size for the size when drafting your armhole. For instance, like this shirt we're cutting, luckily this shirt we're cutting, the arm, the shoulder is 17, so we're already at it. If the shoulder is 20, that will be arm will be equals to 20 minus 1, that will be equals to 19 divided by 2, so you'll be having 9.5, 9.5 as your shoulder. So let's get right into the practical aspect of it. So for this person here, his shoulder is 17, so we will minus 1 from 17, that will become 16. We divide 16 by 2 and we will have 8. So let's first of all locate his shoulder. Mind you, this measurement starts from here. Yeah, this is an excess. Yeah, so measurement starts from here. So if you divide 17 by 2, you are going to have 8.5. 17 divided by 2 is what? 8.5. This is 8.5. Now you are going to add half inch for cutting. That will be your cutting, your sewing allowance, half inch. That will become what? 9. Yeah. So which means we are having 9 here. 9 here as our shoulder. The next thing you're going to do is now to locate your arm. So from this place we mark our 9. We're going to locate our arm, and we said our arm is what? Our arm is 16, because we have 17 minus 1 giving us 16 divided by 2 is what? 8. So our arm is 8. So this is the what? This is the 8. But we're not going to use this 8 exactly. Yes. If we use this 8 exactly, by the time arm is curved. By the time you curve your arm, this will be more than 8. So we're going to minus 1.5 inch from that 8 to get 6.5. We're going to minus 1.5 inch from that 8 to get 6.5. So it means our arm for this shirt, we are locating it at what? 6.5. Look at 6.5 here. So we're going to mark 6.5. This is very important. If you don't do that, by the time you mark 8 and you curve your arm, it will be more than 16. So you always minus 1.5 inch before you mark it. So the next thing we're going to do is to mark our bust, our chest, at this arm point. So the chest of this person is 38. And when cutting, you divide the chest measurement by 4. So 38 divided by 4, that should give us 38 divided by 4. That should give us 9.5. You see? So this is our what? This is our 9.5. This is 9.5. So we mark 9.5 here. And since this is a shirt, we will add only ½ inch allowance. Even if it's native, allowance for male work, ½ inch is okay. 1 inch is a bit too much, so we will be adding ½ inch allowance here. Yeah, so this is ½ inch allowance we just marked here, you see. So the next thing we're going to do is that, mind you, we used 9 here, right? Let us measure from here to this side. We are having 2.5. From here to this, I'm having 2.5. So let's extend it down. Let's still mark 2.5 here, because we want to extend this line down. Let's also mark 2.5 here, because we want to extend this line down to guide us on how to curve our arm. So we're going to mark 2.5. This is 2.5. This is serving as a guide for us to know how to curve our arm. Yes, so you see, we have gotten this straight line. I hope it's clear enough for you to see. Please, if you are enjoying this video, please hit the like button, and you can do well to share. I would really appreciate. Yes, it's like, hit the like button, and also subscribe if you are here to subscribe to this channel. I would really appreciate. Thank you so much. Thanks for subscribing. So the same way, this arm line, we are going to extend it. Yeah, so now that we have gotten this, we have extended our arm line, our shoulder line down, we are going to mark 1 inch into this line. You see, we mark 1 inch into this line here. So you see, this is 1 inch. I've marked 1 inch into that line. This is 1 inch. All right, so we're going to curve, and you can mark 2 inches up. So from 2 inches up, I mark 1 inch. This 1 inch, I marked it from 2 inches up. So please just follow carefully. So the next thing I'm going to do is to curve our arm. Yes, if you have your curves, you can use them. If you don't have, you can still use freehand. Yes, so we're going to curve our arm. So from here, see, I'm going to curve our arm. Let me use my free hand, please. I'm going to curve our arm. Yeah, so you see, we have curved our arm successfully. Can you see this? We have successfully curved our arm. Now let's confirm. Let's measure this line and see if we get our 8. Mind you, this arm is stopping here. This is our sewing allowance. So from up, if we measure this, can we see this? So we've gotten our 8 exactly. Can you see? This is where our arm is supposed to stop, and we've got our 8. So imagine we had used this 8 down here. By the time we curve this arm, we are getting 10. You see, so that is why you minus 1.5 inch from from what you get after minusing 1 inch from shoulder and dividing by 2. Ensure to minus 1.5 inch from it before locating your arm. This is very, very important. If you miss this point, believe you me, you have missed a whole lot. So the next thing we are going to do now is how to cut this. Now when cutting out this arm, the back piece is going to be a little bit outward, which means the front piece will be deeper than the back piece. So watch me. Cutting my arm now. You see, I've cut my arm, but I've cut it leaving a half-inch allowance in here for the front piece. So now covering the front piece, it is the front piece that we take care of this half-inch difference that is here. Now this is so as to make your shirt fitted in front. When you wear a shirt and you see that it's rumpled at the arm point in front, just know that while cutting that shirt, the allowance was not removed from the front piece. You know, that excess allowance was not removed. Once it is not removed, when you are done with that shirt, believe me, when you wear it, it will rumple at the arm there. So it's very important that you cut the front piece deeper than the back piece. So as you can see, we have perfectly, cut our arm. So that is the simple formula on how to cut your arm perfectly. If you like this video, if it made sense, if you learned from it, please give me a thumb up and share, like the video, and make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much. Cutting of shirt, I have done cutting of shirt. It's on my channel. If you want to know how to cut a packet shirt, like this is a packet shirt, if you want to know how to cut it, please check my videos on how to cut a packet shirt. It is there in one of my videos. I'm going to drop a link, also the link on this video as well, so that you can go through and get the video. So check the video and watch it and master how to cut a packet shirt, just like this one. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate. Thank you. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. Keep watching. I am here for you. Thank you.